Okay, so just got the upper loop done, and so pretty much ready to go. There's only one problem. You'll see that we have a lot of twists at this end from the twisting we did here, and not much at this end. So if we were to just wrap these bundles now, we'd end up with a section of our string where our bundles would be quite discrete to each other, and it would make a real weird bulge. And if we have too much of that, that happens throughout the string, it ends up underneath our serving, and then we get bad knock fits. So the first thing I'm going to do, before I go any further, there's not too many, but there's a few of these. Now I'm just going to untwist that section of the string. So there'll still be some twists in the individual bundles. You can still see that progression of black going through the yellows and through the reds. But I just want to spread that out over the course of the string, so those will lay flat once we put some pressure on them. Okay, so next step, I'm going to move this lower loop here up onto this hook. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is actually put our bundles together. So, just taking a quick look here. So if we're always twisting clockwise, this would be the one time we would twist counterclockwise. And just because I did screw this up once, I just check, and I see I go at an angle, red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow. And at that same angle, I've got red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow. And at this end, it's the same thing. Go ahead and pull that off. I'll remove the second binder clip. Alright. So we give it a little bit of a tug. We'll see this thing start tightening up a little bit. Alright. So once we get a little bit of that twisting done, here's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to give it just a tiny pre-stretch where I can start working on it. This background is going to stretch easy for us. I'm going to leave that in. Everybody can see how I fumble around my living room. Alright, looks pretty good. Alright. Now we're actually going to stretch the string later. And as for right now, I'm just getting a good look at it. That looks great. That looks really good. So here's the next thing I'm going to do. Talked about these tag ends. Got a really sharp razor blade here. Now I'm going to go through with this knot on the bow, and I'm going to clean up all these tag ends. Now normally these would be, most people, the way they make the strings, these would be wrapped up in the string. You might see a little bit of these hanging out. Instead, I'm going to clean these all up real tight, and then I'm going to lay a heavy coat of string maker wax over this entire string before it gets, and then I'll burnish it, and then I'll pre-stretch it, and after that we should be about ready to stretch and put it on the bow. So there we go. That's the next couple steps.